Is it possible for a budget mic under 35,000 naira to deliver clean studio-like sound with live monitoring and noise reduction? Well, let's find out. In today's video, we are checking out this budget-friendly condenser USB gaming microphone, currently going for around 30,000 naira. If you are into streaming, podcasting, vocal recording, online teaching, or content creation on a budget, then stick around because I'm going to break down everything from design to live audio demos and even smartphone compatibility. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First off, let's talk about design. Out of the box, you get the microphone itself attached to a sturdy plastic stand, a detachable USB Type-C cable, and the user manual. The mic's body is fully plastic. It feels solid in hand. It's compact but doesn't feel flimsy at all. It comes with an adjustable rotary deck stand, very flexible, smooth to reposition, and it is supposed to also help in reducing deck vibrations during recordings. However, it doesn't include a pop filter or windscreen, so you want to get one separately to handle plosives like P and T sounds. As for the setup, it's 100% plug and play. Whether you are using a Windows PC, Mac, or even a USB-C Android phone, there's no driver installation needed. Just plug it in and it's instantly ready to record. Alright, let's dive into the sound performance of this USB condenser microphone. First off, setup was incredibly simple. Just plug in the detachable USB Type-C cable into the back of the microphone and connect it to your PC or Mac. The indicator light will turn blue when it's active and ready to record, and red when it's muted, which is super intuitive. Now, one of the standard features is the built-in microphone jack, which allows for latency-free live monitoring. So I connected my speaker via an auxiliary cable to test out the real-time feedback. Let's take a listen.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. So you can hear the live feedback coming from the microphone that is currently connected to it. So usually this should be connected to your headset. So that's basically how the microphone live feedback sounds like.
The feedback was nearly instantaneous, no noticeable delay. What you say into the mic is what you hear back almost immediately. That's impressive, especially at this price point. But here's something to note. It doesn't come with a pop filter or foam cover, so you might want to pick one up separately. Without it, harsh P and T sounds could sneak into your recordings. It's not a deal breaker, but something to be aware of. Also, the mic stand is flexible and adjustable. You can rotate and tighten it using the knob on the side. Handy for both seated and handheld usage. Next up, let's talk about noise reduction, one of the most talked about features of this mic. There's a dedicated button right on the mic for enabling and disabling noise reduction. When it's activated, the mic works to eliminate ambient noise from your surroundings, which is useful if you are recording in a less than silent environment.
To enable noise reduction, press this button here. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Alright, so you can't really get the noise. I'm in an office, so it's quiet here. So there's no much background noise to pick up for the microphone to pick up.
To test this, I ran a live monitoring demo and a recording test on Audacity. First, with the noise reduction turned off, here's what it sounded like. And you can now hear that it is now capturing both everything and the background noise. You might notice some subtle room noises creeping into the background. Then I hit the noise reduction button. So I've turned on the noise reduction, and this is how it sounds like with the noise reduction. You can tell the difference. Most of that ambient hiss is gone. Even though I recorded in a fairly quiet environment, the effect was still noticeable. It aggressively cuts out the background buzz. In noisier settings, the impact would be even more obvious. So what do you guys think about this mic? What do you guys think about the sound quality of the mic? Is it a no for you or yes? So let me know what you think. While it does a great job cleaning up noise, it sometimes slightly softens your voice clarity. Personally, I do most of my denoising during post-production, so I might leave it off during the initial recording, but it's a great option to have it if you don't edit audio manually. Now let's explore one of the most creative features of this mic, the echo or reverb knob. This feature is great if you are into music production, voiceovers with ambience, or just want to add some flair to your vocal sounds without post-production. There's a dedicated black rotary knob that controls the echo level. Turn it clockwise to increase the effect and counterclockwise to reduce it. So let's see it in action.
Testing 1 2, testing 1.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
You can hear that subtle spacey reverb, right? It's not overwhelming, but enough to give your voice that echoey studio vibe. What I like is that the transition is smooth. You can dial in just the right amount of reverb for your environment or content style, whether you want full-blown reverb for musical project or just a hint of depth for podcasting. The knob gives you that flexibility. That said, for professional voice recording or YouTube tutorials, I would keep it minimal or completely off. But if you are recording vocals or want a dramatic radio effect, it's definitely fun to play with. And if you are in a room with natural echo, just know that the mic will pick up a bit of that too. So the added reverb might double up. Always test and tweak accordingly. Next, I tested out the mic gain and output volume control. The mic comes with two main knobs for audio adjustment. Mic volume knob, which controls the sensitivity of the mic, that is how much sound it picks up, and also it has an output volume knob which controls what you hear in your headphones or speaker during live feedback.
So while I increase the microphone volume, it also increased the volume of the microphone input. So this is how it sounds when it's increased, and if I were to reduce it, you can see from the screen that the input is also reducing relatively. So that's it for the input, and this knob here is to control the volume of what you hear. So if it seems too loud, you can adjust it from here, and if it's too low, you can also adjust it from here.
Pro tip: for the best quality, aim for moderate gain settings, loud enough to capture your voice cleanly but low enough to ignore background noise. Also, I confirmed that changing the output volume doesn't affect the recording itself. It just affects what you hear during the session. So no worries about messing up your levels while trying to find your comfort zone. Overall, these knobs are incredibly useful for quick on-the-fly calibration. Once you find your preferred settings, you likely will need to adjust them often. Alright, last but definitely not least, can this mic work with your smartphone? Short answer: yes, and surprisingly well. Using a Type-C to Type-C cable, I connected the mic directly to my Android device. Once connected, the mic was immediately powered by the Android. Just keep in mind, your phone needs to be stable because the mic draws power directly from it. If your battery is low or your cable is loose, it might not work properly. Next, I opened my audio recording app. I hit record and ran a quick test.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. Alright.
The recording was clean, clear and virtually identical to my PC recordings. Then I toggled the noise reduction button on the mic just like before.
So as you can see, the background noise is now significantly louder. If you turn on the noise reduction, the noise will be eliminated.
The difference was obvious. You can adjust the mic volume, apply echo, or control the monitoring feedback just like you would on a desktop. If you are a mobile content creator, podcaster on the go, or just want a backup option for field recording, this mic delivers. Alright, now we've tested just about everything. Let's break down the real world pros and cons of this budget friendly condenser mic. And the pros include plug and play simplicity. No drivers, no complicated setup, just plug it in and you are ready to record on both PC and Android. Real-time monitoring. The built-in headphone jack gives you latency-free feedback, which is essential for podcasters, streamers and vocalists. Dedicated controls. You get separate knobs for mic gain, echo and output volume, as well as mute button and noise reduction toggle. super intuitive once you get the hang of it. Noise reduction works. Yes, the denoising feature isn't just a gimmick. It actually reduces background haze and static noise, especially helpful if you are recording in an untreated room. It works flawlessly on Android phones using a Type-C to Type-C cable. No adapters needed. You can record content anywhere. At 39,900, it's hard to beat the feature to price ratio. For content creators on a budget, this mic really delivers.
Now, let's look at the cons. No pop filter included. The mic doesn't come with a foam cover or pop filter, so you will definitely want to grab one separately to avoid plosives and air interference. Noise reduction can be aggressive. While it works well, the denoising feature can slightly compress your voice. It's best to use in moderation or turned off if you are editing audio manually later. There is no app customization or software support. There's no companion software for deeper tweaking. What you get is strictly hardware-based control. Overall, the positives far outweigh the limitations, especially when you factor in the price. The mic gives you the tool and flexibility that some 50k plus microphones don't even offer. So after spending some quality time with this mic, testing every knob, port and feature, here's my honest take on who this mic is perfect for and who might want to look elsewhere. It is best for gamers and streamers. This mic delivers clean real-time sound with zero delay in monitoring. The quick mute button is also a lifesaver during live sessions. Podcasters and voiceover creators. The cardioid pickup pattern focuses nicely on your voice while reducing background clutter. Online tutors and course creators. Teaching a virtual class, hosting webinars, or recording lessons, your voice will come through clear and professional without breaking the bank. Mobile content creators. If you've got an Android phone or an iPhone with Type-C ports and need a decent mic for on-the-go recordings, this works straight out of the box. You can create vlogs, reels, or interviews with ease. It's also good for beginner musicians and vocalists. The echo or reverb control adds a touch of ambience, which is great for singing demos or acoustic sessions. It's not a full-on studio mic, but for home use, it's more than enough. Now, it is not ideal for professional studio recording. If you are recording multi-track music or doing commercial voice-over work, you want a higher tier XLR mic with full digital audio interface support. It's not also ideal for iPhone users without adapters. For those iPhones that don't have a Type-C port, may require special adapters, and that's extra cost and complexity. Field interviews or on-the-go journalism. It's portable enough, but you might want something more compact and rugged for field work. This mic is better suited to DeX setups. Bottom line, if you are a beginner content creator, casual podcaster, gamer or educator looking for a mic that delivers quality sound, versatility and ease of use under 35,000 naira, this is a fantastic option. You will need to pair it with a pop filter for best results and maybe tweak your gain and noise reduction depending on your space. But aside from that, it's clean, simple and surprisingly powerful. For me personally, it fits right into my workflow and I would say it's a yes for me. If you found this review helpful, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new and drop a comment below if you got any questions about the mic. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.